The real Lords of the Ring are not Frodo Baggins or Sauron or Gollum. They are legendary basketball coaches who understand what it takes to win and stop at nothing to ensure their teams come out on top of every game. They are coaches who have won at least 2 NBA championships, some of whom have won several awards both as coaches and as players. Let's find out who the real Lords of the Ring are. Number 5. Erik Spoelstra. Sitting on 2 NBA championships, Erik Spoelstra is the head coach of the NBA Miami Heat. He won both of his rings as the head coach of the team, making him the first Asian American head coach in the history of the 4 major North American sports leagues and the first Asian American head coach to win an NBA title. As a student at the University of Portland, he won the WCC Freshman of the Year award in 1989 while playing for the Portland Pilots. He went on to play point guard for Tuss Herten between 1993 and 1995. His coaching career began in 1993. He was playing for Tuss Herten and also served as the assistant coach of the team till 1995. By 1997, he had joined Miami Heat as an assistant coach. He held this position until 2008 with Pat Riley as head coach and Spoelstra as an assistant coach. The team won the NBA championship in 2006 with retired player Shaquille O'Neal on the team. Spoelstra took over from Pat Riley as the head coach of the Miami Heat in 2008. In 2010, the Heat signed LeBron James and NBA All-Star Chris Bosh. Along with Wade, these 3 formed the Big Three, making the Heat a lethal team for the next half-decade. Under Spoelstra's guidance, the team won the NBA championship back-to-back in 2012 and 2013. He has also served as the NBA All-Star Game head coach twice in 2013 and 2022, respectively. At the NBA's 75th anniversary, Erik Spoelstra made the list of top 15 coaches in NBA history. Spoelstra has quite an impressive amount of awards under his belt, but he doesn't appear to be slowing down. Number 4. Steve Kerr. Stephen Douglas Kerr is the coach of the current NBA champions, Golden State Warriors, and holder of 4 rings as a head coach. A 9-time NBA champion, Kerr has had a pretty exciting career. He played college football for the Arizona Wildcats. He played for the Phoenix Suns from 1988 to 1989, the Cleveland Cavaliers from 1989 to 1992, the Orlando Magic from 1992 to 1993, the Chicago Bulls from 1993 to 1998, the San Antonio Spurs from 1998 to 2001, the Portland Trail Blazers from 2001 to 2002, and then returning to Spurs, where he played for 2 years before retiring as a player in 2003. Kerr returned to the basketball scene in 2014 as the head coach of the Golden State Warriors. As a player, Kerr was a 5-time NBA champion. He got his first 4 rings back-to-back between 1996 and 1999, 3 with the Chicago Bulls and 1 with the Spurs, respectively, and the last in 2003 with the Spurs again. In 1997, he was named the NBA 3-point contest champion. Kerr took over as Golden State Warriors head coach from Mark Jackson on May 14, 2014. He has had immense success with the team. As the Warriors head coach, Kerr has won the NBA championship 4 times in 2015, 2017, 2018, and 2022. In 2016, he earned the NBA Coach of the Year award, and he was the NBA All-Star Game head coach in 2015 and 2017. He was also featured on the NBA Top 15 Coaches in NBA History list. Nonetheless, his coaching career has featured impressive wins of 429 regular season games and 80 playoff games. He is certainly making history, but with 4 rings as a coach, he is nowhere near the top of the list of NBA head coaches with the most rings. Number 3. Greg Popovich, Pat Riley, and John Kundla. Greg Popovich, also known as Pop or Coach Pop, is the head coach and president of the San Antonio Spurs. He became the head coach of the Spurs in 1996. And since then, the team has won 5 NBA championships in 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014. He is a 3-time NBA Coach of the Year winner and has served as the NBA All-Star Game head coach 4 times. Alongside Steve Kerr and Eric Spoelstra, he made the top 15 coaches in NBA history list. Coach Pop is the longest tenured active coach in the NBA. Pat Riley is the current president of the Miami Heat and a 9-time NBA champion. He earned his first ring as a player in 1975 with the Phoenix Suns and the second ring in 1980 as the assistant coach at Los Angeles Lakers. He got 4 rings as head coach from the Los Angeles Lakers during their Showtime era in 1982, 1985, 1987, and 1988. He earned 1 more ring as head coach of the Heat in 2006 and won 2 more as an executive in 2012 and 2013. Now deceased, John Kundla was also one of the greatest NBA coaches in history. Kundla's first championship was the NBL championship in 1948 with the Minneapolis Lakers. Back when the NBA was still called BAA, or Basketball Association of America, Kundla won 1 championship as the head coach of the Minneapolis Lakers. Still with the team, he won 5 NBA championships in 1949 and 1950, and 3 back-to-back championships from 1952 to 1954. Number 2. Red Auerbach. Arnold Red Auerbach collected 9 rings as a head coach and a jaw-dropping 938 wins throughout his coaching career. He was known for smoking his favorite cigar, Hoyo de Monterrey, during games, which annoyed the opposing coaches and NBA executives, probably because he was such an excellent coach. He was the Boston Celtics coach from 1950 to 1966. During this period, the team won the NBA championship 9 times. The first time was in 1957. They followed this with a record-breaking back-to-back winning spree from 1959 to 1966. In 1965, Auerbach was named NBA Coach of the Year. He also made both the top 10 coaches in NBA history and top 15 coaches in NBA history lists. He retired from coaching in 1966, but remained on the basketball scene as the president of the Celtics until he died in 2006 at the age of 89. And at number 1, Phil Jackson. As the head coach of the Chicago Bulls from 1989 to 1998, the team won the NBA championship 6 times. He coached the Los Angeles Lakers from 1999 to 2004 and again from 2005 to 2011. The team won 5 titles during this period. Jackson earned the nickname Zen Master by using Tex Winner's triangle offense and his Eastern philosophy-influenced holistic approach to coaching. His coaching style was so well known and enjoyed that when he was dismissed for Mike D'Antoni in the 2012-2013 season, Lakers fans at the Staples Center were chanting, "We want Phil." Before his coaching career, Jackson played as a power forward for the New York Knicks from 1967 to 1980. He won 2 NBA championships in 1970 and 1973, respectively. When he retired from coaching, he returned to the New York Knicks as an executive, signing a 5-year, $60 million contract to serve as the president. He eventually left Knicks in 2017. Jackson won the NBA Coach of the Year award in 1996 and made both the top 10 coaches in NBA history and the top 15 coaches in NBA history lists. With Phil sitting atop Mount Rushmore, do you think any coaches can overtake this legendary figure? Let us know in the comments below!